today's episode of Inside OnlyFans. I am one of your hosts, Kayla, and I'm here with...
And I am CJ Sparks.
My favorite, it's furry Furby.
And I am a cat today.
Meow.
Meow. Or a fox, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's like a fox.
It's like cat pants. No, cat. It's cat.
It is very cat-like,
Yeah.
if you will.
Feline.
Yeah,
energy.
it's cold. It's raining outside.
It's always raining when I'm here.
It literally is always raining every time you come. But I feel like the next time you come, it's going to be sunny. And we are going to potentially, dun, 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 go to the topless
nude.
pool, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, fuck yeah. Petite
Yes.
Hermitage has topless. Or topless optional,
You know,
top optional.
Every pool is topless if you just have enough balls.
There you go. Or
And if you
want to
get... Just how determined are you to be arrested?
I mean, honestly, yeah. I feel like we just go to a pool and like let the free the nipple.
I've only been to topless place when I went to Hito.
That's the only like clothing optional?
Yeah.
And were you
I'm a little shy.
naked? Oh, you don't say.
Okay, the only time that I wasn't ever fully naked.
Okay.
Except, correct me if I'm wrong, when you go to the sex dungeon, you have to be. Or you can only wear underwear.
I don't think so. Yeah.
That's one place where I think you have to leave things outside, shoes, everything.
Okay.
But you can only wear underwear. I'm pretty sure that was a rule.
Okay. I don't recall. I'm sure I probably like been in there, but I don't recall a rule like that.
Did you ever engage with a stranger there?
Of course not.
No.
I'm not going to engage with a stranger.
I'm sure I've told you about what I saw.
Well, I was fully nude, like all around that. You can't go eat nude, but like I'll never forget the first time I went to Hedonism. It was with the bikini company and we were also shooting some nudes. And when I first walked in, I was freaked the fuck out. So freaked out. I had to like literally physically pick my jaw up off the floor. I was like, I think I stayed like stuck like a statue for like a few minutes. Like, I just got to take this all in because I did go over to the nude side and I did see some action over there. But I'll never forget when I finally like got naked because I was like, well, I want to do this. I want to try this. Like, this is supposed to be like a safe space. Like, I'm going for it. It was so freeing.
It feels good.
Fucking freeing AF,
Yeah.
and I love it. I've been to a few and I've never engaged with random people because it just ain't going down like that. But I don't mind watching. But like, what happened to you? It felt like you were gonna.
I wish
did
I
a
could go
stranger
now.
attack you?
This was
What
like
happened?
nothing happened to me, but I was on a trip with like girls. It was like kind of like a photo shoot trip.
Photo shoot, yeah.
And I had just ever started any modeling ever.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
I'm
still
like
getting the
fresh.
feel. Yeah.
I've told this story before. I had food poisoning on the way there.
Oh my
I was
God.
out for 24 hours, just passed out in the hotel.
Like not the nicest hotel accommodations.
No, I was like, there was 4 girls it was just, dark in there. And so then I emerge with my like very skinny food poisoning body. I'm like, I'm fucking ready to shoot. And so anyways, it's crazy because like during the daytime, it's like nude, but then people are like wearing khaki shorts and at the buffet with their wife. And then at night, they're like in leather chokers and like
nipple clamps.
Yeah, nipple clamps, glow sticks tied around their scrotums. But the sex dungeon, the girls that were on this trip, I don't even want to say that I was with because I didn't know them, but they're on the trip with me. We went into this dungeon and I am just in awe of like people are just smashing on like mattresses on the floor. And it was so interesting.
Hito is an experience, but it's not the nicest.
It's not.
I have been to better sex like parties. Not really. I've never been
like
to
a
like
party
a club,
would be
but
better.
like a sex party.
Because you can curate the night.
Yeah. And the night is, it's like a high end.
Then you go in the dungeon room. They have the swings. They have the condoms. They have a shower. And this girl, we're sitting on this floor mattress and I'm just like watching, like kind of giggling, not trying to be rude, but I'm just like, what the fuck? And then this girl I'm with, this guy, so there's these 2 guys and their 2 wives, and the one guy is giving the other guy a blowjob.
Okay.
And the wives are like massaging the shoulders, kind of like cheering them on.
Okay.
And then,
supportive.
Very supportive. Then the one guy comes over. He was just getting his dick sucked. He comes over by the floor mattress that we're on, and I'm like,
okay.
This girl
legs open.
He kneels down and starts fucking her. This random 50-year-old man. This girl's got to be 22.
I don't saw an opportunity and went for it.
Yes.
I've seen a lot, but I think I would be a little shocked too, because I would think, and please, if you've ever been in an orgy, let us know in the comments what the standard is for this,
the protocol.
But I would think that there would need to be a few words exchanged,
like, ma'am, may I
even in an orgy or a sex club setting, before the peen goes into the vagine. I will say this though, from what I understand, for the gays, it is just the look.
Okay.
Extended look. You're in.
Like, you count the amount of beats and you're like, this means we'll make out.
We're fucking.
2 more beats. We're fucking.
Dick in the, okay, yeah, exactly. So granted, I have heard that it is different in different communities. However, I would think because it's like a nude resort where sex is optional. It's first a nude resort. I want to just clarify too, because Kayla and I weren't going to this resort to necessarily have sex. We were going with the intention of potentially being nude, not being bothered. Like, maybe people stop and look, but there's not a lot of cell phones. Like, everyone's naked, so everyone's kind of on the same playing field. Yeah. So nobody is making anybody else feel uncomfortable for being naked.
Consensual. And then there's a thing, if you're in your room, you can turn on this red light outside of your room. And that will indicate to other people at the resort that you're looking to party.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I would see these red lights, and if you didn't have one on, no one's gonna to bother you. But if you turn this red light on, then it means oh, we're down.
Do you just I feel as though you should maybe put a little selfie though. This is me.
Yeah.
I would know.
Come in at your own.
Yeah. Just, hey, this is what I look like. I wouldn't be going around. I'm trying to imagine CJ Sparks unhinged sex maniac. I don't even know if this parallel world where I'm this sex maniac lady going from door to door, I'd still like to know what you look like. I don't ever know if I do.
You don't want the mystery bag.
Yeah.
You're just reaching
in. And then you knock on the door and you are then maybe somebody comes out that you're just that's going to be a for sure no for me. And then what do? You just send them back? I'd feel bad.
You're just
pass.
I actually... Something's not agreeing with my stomach from the buffet. You don't even want to go near it.
It's me. It's not you. I'm so sorry.
Knock on the next door.
And then you just don't come back. How does that work?
Yeah. It was very interesting.
I would have been shook. I would have been shook because I guess if it was somebody that I had arrived there with, I would hope that they would have different standards that would maybe encourage a bit of conversation, just a bit.
Maybe that was just their thing. I mean, maybe she didn't have to speak. She opened the legs.
I guess the opening of the legs is an invitation.
That's a big, that's more than a glance. That's come on in, the water's warm.
The pussy is warm.
Yeah, I just remember that. And then we were all oh my God, did that really happen?
Did he finish her off to completion, or did he just stick it in and go back to the man?
It was kind of just I'm stopping by for a few pumps.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
A drive-by pump.
Yeah, just a few thrusts, just to let him know that he's not gay. I don't know.
And it was happening right next to you?
Yes, I was sitting in the corner on this little mattress, and you know me.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm more cool with it now.
Checking out the scene, taking in the scenery. Yeah, I could see, where you're not maybe not necessarily turned on, but it is exciting to take it in.
Yes, it was exhilarating.
New. Yeah, and you're kind of ooh, I'm being a bit naughty myself here, and there's something exciting and sexy about that, even if it's not necessarily the most attractive people, for sure. So that would have been exciting for me, but I don't know. Something like that might have really kind of thrown me. But you guys stayed and he went on his way.
Yeah, and then we left the dungeon because I couldn't. I was giggly.
That's enough dungeon for me for the night.
It's disrespectful to be giggly,
right? Yeah, you don't.
And I don't
want to
be
uncomfortable. Yeah.
So I was I need to exit the scene because I am laughing.
Okay.
So that was my nudist experience.
Oh my God.
It was the only one.
Honestly, the hottest experience I've ever had was at a sex club where I was walking around naked, but I was not not performing, but I was part of
the recent one.
Yeah, the Sanctum party where I was kind of part of the ambiance. So I was like wearing this really cool hat. That's right. I sent you
I like that.
I sent you nude photos.
She did.
Kayla was like, wow, that's a hot outfit. I'm like, it's tassels. A hat. It's a hat with tassels.
The tassel just heels, long enough to cover the landing strip.
Yeah, that was it. And then I was like walking around like ushering people to the bar.
Come on over. Here's the origin.
Yeah, because everyone, I will say this, what was really cool about kind of working that sex party is like you were saying, it's curated. So everybody was very good looking and dressed very well, which is always like, it was a high-rise penthouse in LA. So like the vibe, the scene was very sexy. So that part was very exciting. And then it's so funny though, because no matter how much money these people had, this was an expensive ticket. So no matter how much money people had, or, you know, it was a man like coming with like a guy friend, or like a woman kind of showing up with her girlfriends, or maybe her husband or boyfriend or whatever, everybody came out of the elevator. And it was very like precious in a way, because everyone kind of had in that first instance, kind of that wide-eyed look like, oh, like, you know, are we really sure? Like, oh, we're here at the sex party. And so I just started telling people, okay, hi, the bar's over this way. And like before, multiple people were like, yes, you read my mind. Yes. I'm like, go to the bar, get liquored up and go to town, y'all. Yep. So, but it was very like cutesy in that way. And yeah, like there was people getting spanked. I got a little spanked. I was like, oh, that was pretty hot here. Hell yeah. I haven't been back since, but I would like to go back.
Maybe we should try and plan to attend something like that next time I'm here.
Y'all, Kayla is
just
coming
to spectate.
Around.
We need to spectate.
But you can't be giggling in the corner.
No, I won't giggle.
Okay.
I've grown.
You've matured as a sex party attendee.
Listen, I've been on this show for a few years. I do still get surprised, but I'm not, those things are not going to shake me.
All right, fair. Okay.
Maybe I'm going to learn something new today.
You might learn something new, because we have a very hot, sexy guest.
We do.
Who is hot in the throes of her debut. She's here in LA debuting.
She's fresh off the scene.
Yes, and the peen. Fresh off the scene and the peen.
We love a nice rhyme.
She's the peen queen. Oh my God. The fresh peen queen from the scene.
She's gonna leave.
Please no, come back. She's halfway down the stairs.
Oh my God.
So today's guest, we have Money Burdett, and she's an ICU nurse turned OnlyFans creator and porn star. Let's bring her out.